our searching for a camp spot, we found the Grafton ghost town. At least that's what it says on the map. Let's go check it out and see what it looks like. It's very muddy. Pretty cool. Although Grafton is a ghost town, its once thriving community spirit lives on. Its soul lives as one beholds green pastures and imagines settlers working on the fields and crafting these buildings within this land's striking beauty. Grafton returns us to a time when life was tenuous, but strengthened by residents who relied on religious faith and each other to survive. Such communities, then and now, instill a sense of belonging to a place. This connection between people and landscape lives today through Grafton's many descendants. May you revel in the history of Grafton and join us in preserving its future. Pretty cool. So the schoolhouse and church is right there. And then there's the Alonzo Russell home. That must be that one. And that's the John and Ellen Wood home. Wait, they look very similar. Oh no, John and Ellen Wood home is the one we saw on the way in. The Grafton Cemetery, we saw that on the way in too. And the Louisa Mee Russell home, yeah. Well, you were reading your book, but
yeah.
What do you think? Is this your first time at a ghost town?
Yeah.
Do you see any ghosts?
Yeah.
Where?
Right there.
It's gone.
Walk up the stairs and look in the window.
What's it look like in there?
Ooh, it's kind of fancy. I like it.
Oh, it's a church and a schoolhouse.
Take me to church. I know all about these. My wife watches some Hallmark dramas.
Oh, excellent.
Church, schoolhouse.
Church, school. Oh, I thought you were talking about ghost towns.
Oh, water is dripping on my head.
This was someone's house. Can you imagine living here? Oh. We can go in this one.
This is just like the 55-barrel drums that would have used in the pioneer times.
It's a fireplace. What's this?
Hey, look. Here's who lived here.
Gorgeous.
Oh, dude, you can go upstairs. Oh, that's creepy. This is where bad things happen to good people, Pete.
It's not like spinning rolls.
Nope, those aren't criminals. Oh my goodness. Dude, I bet this was like a mansion.
It smells like cinnamon rolls.
It does smell kind of good in here. This is incredible.
They never finished their basement trim. Remodel. A little bit of a gap.
Oh yeah, I can also see.
It's all mud.
That's mud.
Yeah, this is just mud and bricks.
That's weird to think.
People have been working very hard. Donate to the Heritage Partnership. All right, I'm gonna leave that on the screen for a second. You want to donate to this place to help make this place better? Do it.
I don't think that's a good idea.
It's right there. It's so terrifying.
What is it?
Yeah. I challenge you to just
Understand.
go sit in there in the dark for 2 minutes.
How much are you
I
going
have my watch flashlight. But even that, it's still.
Pretty cool. This place must have been huge for a family back at this time. This family must have been very wealthy. And to have a place this big for your family out this far out would have taken a lot of wood, which is scarce in this area, and a lot of time to build. That must have been a big family and a very wealthy one. And what an amazing place to have a home. Can you believe that? What would that be like to have a house right here in front of Zion National Park?
That would be so cool.
It would be so cool.
I'm gonna go look at the tree.
Oh, there's another house over here. We're gonna go look.
There's a stump.
Even their sheds are big.
That scare you?
No.
No.
There's another one out here.
There is?
Some point we're gonna hit the outhouse.
That's a smokehouse. Yeah, that's what they would hang meat up in the roof, and then they would smoke it and let it. Does it smell smoky in there? Maybe it's not a smokehouse.
Looks like it maybe has small stables.
Mm. Yeah, might have been for animals then.
But it's got one right now.
Yeah, no kidding.
Started making noise.
That's a big tree.
Grafton, Utah. I've been down here to Zion National Park so many times, and I didn't even know this place was here. And it's very close. So, cool.
This gate opens too. You have to walk up the pathway. I'm home.
What do you think?
There's 2 back doors.
Oh, cool. So, Kate, I want you to notice something about this house. This is a house that people lived in. What do you see in this house that you don't see in other houses? Or what do you not see in this house? Remember, a whole family lived here. Well, you say so tiny, but where do they cook their food? Where do they sleep? Where do they watch TV?
They didn't watch TV. They cooked their food probably outside, and then they probably slept on the ground.
Maybe. Well, we found a camp spot out here. And we just got to get the vehicles leveled. It's a little rainy. The ground is a little wet, but there's also some rock out here too, which should help mitigate some of that mud. But we're gonna try and set up camp best we can so we can get cozy and make our dinners, and then get cozy and go to bed. What do you think, babe?
Cold.
All right, Andrew's checking my levels.
So front to back, you look pretty darn good, but you could stand to go. I think we put the wrong direction on passenger driver. Sorry.
the other butter from the top. Alright.
Nice.
That's gonna be a big fire.
You know that feeling you get when you're packing up and you feel like you got everything, and you know, there's that lingering feeling of like, I know I forgot something. I had that feeling earlier, well, late last night actually, as I was getting ready. And now, of course, I've got the feeling of, oh, that's what it was. And it's not the end of the world, but I forgot butter, which means that all the things we're cooking are gonna stick to the pans and taste not as good. It's not the end of the world. If we hadn't already set up camp, if we weren't already too far away, I would have run into the town and trying to get some, but hopefully dinner turns out okay.
Essentially boil them and chill.
So how's your food?
I like it. I like how it's kind of smoky.
The steak turned out pretty good, considering it was cooked in oil on a frying pan. First time sleeping in this tent, and it's different. It's gonna take some getting used to. It's a different tent, so there's a lot that's different about it. But we're too tired to tell them about that right now, aren't we? It's been a good day. We'll see you in the morning. The sun is just coming up over the horizon. It's a beautiful morning, kind of partly cloudy. You can see some clouds here over Zion National Park, but it's clear skies to the southwest. It's gonna be a great day. We're excited about some of the things we're gonna explore and find today. Our hope is to get into Zion National Park, and who knows where else the road will take us. But let's take it easy. Make a little breakfast and get the day started the right way. Well, breakfast is all made. We're having a sausage scramble with eggs, smoked Gouda cheese, and a little bit of peppers. And it's a great way to warm up on a morning like this. Not terribly cold, but enough of a bite in the wind that you want something warm around you and something to keep your hands warm. We're taking it nice and easy this morning. Gonna enjoy, you know, the beautiful sunrise as it comes up. We'll take it slow. It was pretty muddy last night. We'll carefully kind of put things away so we're not putting things away dirty, and excited to see what the day brings. That view is pretty incredible. And just like that, the sun pops over the ridge. Well, we're heading away from camp. That was a fun night. It was interesting to put away the new tent for the first time, try and figure out all the ins and outs of making it work, and probably opened and closed it 5 times as I was adjusting it. I was trying to find a way to keep my sleeping bag and my pad down inside it. Turns out that wasn't gonna work, so I did leave my pad in there, so that's a good thing. But the sleeping bag had to get rolled up and put back in the Jeep. So now it's on to Zion National Park. Let's go do a little exploring. So, where are we?
A shuttle.
Like a space shuttle? A bus shuttle? I thought we were gonna go to Zion National Park.
Yeah.
We are?
We're in it.
We're in it? Oh, so what's this? Where does this shuttle go? To a hike? Well, what hike are we gonna do? That sounds fun. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Zion National Park.
So we're gonna do the Kayenta Trail over to the Emerald Pools. And everyone's really excited. Right, guys?
Dang straight.
Yeah. That's Angel's Landing right up there. Takes you through there and then up on the top over to the top of that.
Pink Angel's Landing.
Alright, so this is the Kayenta Trail hike. Like the upper and the lower pools. And waterfalls. Hey Maddie.
It does look like that. I think this way.
So does this hike coming down and around down towards? We're gonna just keep along this edge, follow that trail that they're on, get back.
1 waterfall, 2, 3, 4, and a giant rock wall.
I like how the waterfalls. I like the waterfalls. I think it's interesting how that first top waterfall, it looks like it's just coming straight out of the rock.
It does. Tired?
No.
Let's keep going then. Just hanging out here in the sunshine, talking, enjoying it. The kids are climbing around on a bunch of rocks. There's giant waterfalls behind us. We're loving the sound. We could literally just spend the afternoon just in this spot. It's amazing. So we got to a point in the river where there was no way across except to get wet. So luckily, I picked you up and you got a dry way across. Daddy had to get his feet wet, but it was fun.
Realize it doesn't really matter.
Well, the hike has been a lot of fun. We had to cross a river. We have to go through all kinds of mud. Look at this, just muddy pathways everywhere. Kate, how are your shoes? Are they muddy? Yeah, pretty muddy. But it's still been a lot of fun.
Every time I rock, I hit my head.
Hey, Kate. This rocks. So there's a little bit of a tradition in some Jeep communities where if you see someone with a great looking Jeep, you could put a duck, like a rubber duck, on their Jeep as a way of saying, hey, that you've got a great Jeep. I've never been ducked before. I have many friends who have been ducked, as they call it. Well, today we went to Maverick after going to Zion, and as we were coming out, Katie had earned a delicious frosty smoothie, whatever they call those things. Slushy, thank you. And it's almost gone, by the way. Amazing eating there, baby. Show them what you got.
I found a duck on my handle.
It was on Katie's side, so it's her duck, and it is a unicorn duck, and Katie loves unicorns, so kind of perfect. So whoever you are, thank you very much. That was really kind of you, and Katie really got very excited about it. She came up and she's like, Dad, why was this on my handle? And I said, oh, we got ducked. So we're in Santa Clara, Utah, which is kind of a suburb of St. George on the western side. It's a little windy here. Oh, sorry, Kate.
It's okay.
It's a little windy here, but we found a pretty great spot with a beautiful view of Snow Canyon and the snow-capped mountains beyond that. There's a big, huge storm cloud that looks like it's probably gonna miss us. But we've got a mixture of blue skies. It's a beautiful, beautiful spot, and it's all BLM land. So we should be able to, we can park and camp anywhere out here. So pretty excited we found this spot. So about an hour ago, I wrapped up 3 hot dogs in tinfoil and put them on the engine, thinking I could have some nice little engine dogs, but I guess the spot I chose only warmed them, because they're warm, but I don't think they're terribly cooked. Yeah, maybe. Might have to make a fire. Yeah, these are These still look like they're brand new. They smell amazing. So we got our tent set up. Sun's still not quite down yet. It's still pretty windy. The initial storm kind of blew over us, rained and a lot of wind. Not a ton of rain, but a lot of wind. We're still fairly windy right now, and I can see some storms off in the distance that look like they might be coming this way, but I figured, you know what? Let's get the tent set up. That way, if we need to, we can escape to the inside there and enjoy the rest of our evening. Katie's up there. What you doing up there, Kate? Reading books? Nice. Great way to relax at camp. And an amazing view. Hey, Key.
Look, I
You can totally touch the top of the Jeep there. Tell your dad to hurry and get a roof rack so you can climb out there and hang out there and look at the stars.
Too late, we have it. We're just gonna install it.
Maybe we should have set up our tent so we could go be looking at that all morning. Would be a nice way to wake up, wouldn't it? You can still kind of see it when you look out the window, huh?
Yeah. In the sunset, it's making the sky green and orange.
That's really pretty, huh?
Oh, Key, you've done it again. You beautiful man, you.
Yeah, that's a good fire, buddy.
But the adapter thing is too small.
Oh, it might bend it.
So now it's just your bellows. Small one like that for Ethan. He loves it. I meant to bring that for you, but I knew I had this one, so it would be okay.
It has very mint.
Last night of our trip, figured we'd make a big fire. Enjoy hanging out and spending time together. Some great stars in the sky. The wind is blowing just enough to keep us cool from the gigantic fire we made.
Yeah, I was running at significant.
Your eyes hurting?
No.
Yeah. What do most people
Dirt.
that work there run it at?
So,
See if your speedometer is.
Did you say dirt?
Yeah.
so the default is
Dirt.
significantly below average.
I love you.
Yeah.
I love you.
Thanks for coming on the trip with me.
Typically,
Thank you for inviting
if I'm
me.
going through that
Tomorrow's Snow Canyon.
before, I'll show the phone.
You excited?
And also go over
Hey,
the fact
will you
that
tell everyone
it's just
that they need to subscribe to 1111 Overland?
and it's assuming that whatever
Subscribe
allocation
to
you have here
1111
is the same
Overland.
allocation
Yes.
you have the entire
Why should they
time, and
subscribe?
you're gonna maintain it.
Because it's good.
Because it's good.
What do most people who work there do?
It does help us.
Like when you say 50,
Hope you're enjoying it. Thanks for watching. We're having fun.
most people run that
Thanks for living vicariously through us.
below average.
You're gonna sum your tires and your lower.
Yeah.
And then I carried my own calculations on it.
It's volcanic rock.
What do you guys think? Ah, the kids love this.